Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to my Surah by Surah series, part 35, Surah Faatir, the originator, the creator. It's a Meccan revelation. It has 45 verses. So whenever I hear Faatir, the inventor of the heavens and earth, I picture a tech conference where people brag about the next big thing. Then I imagine Allah saying, I started the concept of existence itself. Beat that. No patents required. So, number one, the setting and audience. It was revealed in Mecca during the time of heavy opposition. This surah strengthens the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his early followers with the reminders of Allah's creative power and the certainty of resurrection. The Quraysh prided themselves on ancestry and trade routes. Surah Faatir redirects pride towards recognizing the true originator. So the key sections and the deep themes are the grand opening, which is verses through 1 through 3. The angels described with wings in pairs, threes, fours, and symbolizing infinite design possibilities. Mercy flows from Allah alone. Like sunlight, no one can block it once He decrees. So takeaways is the creation is not random. It's a deliberate act by the one who with limitless artistry. So the Prophet's consolation is in verses 4 through 7. It reminds that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that every messenger faced denial. Shaitan is called the clear enemy, promising glamour but delivering loss. So rejection is not a failure, it is a shared prophetic experience. So the signs of resurrection is from verses 8 through 18. Night merging into day, rain reviving barren earth, and perfectly balanced orbits. No bearer of burden shall bear the burden of another. So personal responsibility is non-negotiable. So the cycles of seasons is a yearly rehearsal through the day we rise again. So in verses 19 through 30 is the contrast of light and darkness. Blind versus seeing, darkness versus light, life versus death. Creation itself preaches the oneness of God. So those who recite the book, establish prayer, and spend from what we provided are promised an unfailing trade and a deal better than any IPO. So human fragility and divine patience, which is in verses 31 through 45. Allah could replace us with another people in an instant, yet He gives us respite. He hears the whispers of every plot, sees the hidden ripple of every deed. So the prophetic narratives and connections. Angels and creation. Early commentators note that these verses affirm both the beauty and hierarchy of creation, angels, and as agents of mercy and power. The Abrahamic link is the Jews and the Christians of Arabia were reminded that the same originator who parted the Red Sea and raised the dead is the one speaking here. So for my Christians, highlights pure monotheism. God creates without partners or begotten sons. For my atheists and naturalists, points to an order of the ecosystems, water cycles, and cosmic balance. Ask yourself, if randomness rules, why such elegant precision? So for my Muslims, encourages gratitude and constant action. The Quran recitation, salah, and charity keeps your faith alive. So memorable, imaginary to share. So rain on the dead land, perfect for modern audiences who see droughts and sudden blooms. Light versus darkness, works in interfaith talks, moral clarity over moral confusion. Trade that never fails, a metaphor that resonates in finance-driven cultures. So in my reflection, Surah Faatir is the cosmic invitation. Look up, look down, look within. The galaxies are not accidents. The heart's conscience is no glitch. Every star and every seed whispers, return to the one who originated us all. Even the most advanced human invention is just a remix of his raw materials. We're users of a system whose architect never sleeps.